Good day, this is Ray. Today's Saturday, July 11th, 2020. And for me, day number 123 of social distancing. 123 days are 4 months, a little bit over 4 months. And, I got to tell you this, COVID, man, is not fun, as you already know. It's pretty horrible. But anyway, I hope you and your family, your friends, your loved ones are doing well. Just make sure you wear your mask, you social distance, you limit your visiting, and you be mindful of the elderly as well as the immunocompromised and those with underlying health conditions. I need to apologize in advance. There's a little bit of construction going on, as well as people mowing lawns. I have a very sensitive mic, I just hope you don't mind the background noise. So anyway, the title of my vlog today is Coping with Lupus. And that's something that I'm still trying to do. I was diagnosed with lupus back in May of 2019, so last year, a little bit over a year. And, I don't know about you, but coping with this has been one of the hardest things in my life, and I consider myself to be a strong person. But I've got to say that, living with this and fully understanding this is just something that is a day-to-day process. In the past, I have recommended books for reading, and you can look at my past videos for that. I will probably do a book review of each one of those at some point. But I actually want to talk about this book that I probably should have purchased first, and it's titled Coping with Lupus. It is written by Robert H. Phillips, who's a Ph.D., and this has been my go-to resource. I will post a link below. So the book itself is divided into 5 parts, and I'm going to refer to my notes here, so I apologize. Part 1 is an overview of lupus. What is it? How is it diagnosed? How is it treated? Part 2, and actually one of my favorite parts of the book, divided up into multiple sections, is living with lupus, where it talks about your diagnosis, some of the things that you might have felt when you were diagnosed, denial, calm, stress, pain, all sorts of feelings, and lifestyle changes, as well as symptoms and many other subtopics. I'm probably going to spend most of my time actually reading part 2 of this book. Part 3. He discusses the lupus and your emotions. So, depression, anger, guilt, all those things I do feel today, a wide range of things, and that's, just something that I'm trying to deal with and understand. And sometimes it can be noticeable, even, not only at home, but at work. And it's just a day-to-day process. So that's part 3. Part 4, lupus and your emotions, which does encompass relationships with your family, friends, support groups, and physicians. And the last part, simply put, or simply titled, is Hoping and Coping. And it gives a nice recap of the book and some inspirational words to be able to live by. So let me tell you this, lupus, it sucks. And I wish I had better words, but it's just something that I live with, and hopefully at this time I'm in remission, at least. I hadn't had any significant flares in some time, so I'm definitely glad for that. I hadn't had a seizure since February, and if all goes well, I get to drive in about 30 days, a little over 30 days. Still hadn't decided where I'm going to go, but back to the book. So the book itself is 450 pages. That may sound like a lot, but it's actually an easy read. And I would advise that, if you do get this book, just read a chapter at a time. Or, if you're a voracious reader, you read the whole thing and just keep going back to refer to it. And, it's just a really good book. So normally in the beginning of my videos, I recap the week, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit and recap my week now. This week has been difficult. I work a demanding job, and we had a lot of people out on vacation, which is normal for the summertime. And I'm also picking up more duties. So, just trying to balance the work and home life, which right now is just a blend of both worlds. With us working from home, I'm really having a hard time finding that balance. But, I'm sure it will come. I'm not pushing that. Next week's going to be a little challenging as well. More people are going to be out. And then a few weeks after that, I'm taking off a couple of days myself. But, so, taking on more responsibilities, you got to, when you have lupus, stress is one of the triggers for lupus flares. So, which kind of leads me to another story. So, a couple years ago, me and my brother were living out west, and we were looking for an apartment. He found a great apartment, a nice quiet area. It had a workout room, which I never used. It had an area to view videos, and a swimming pool I never used. I could swim a little bit, not enough to brag about, But anyway, we were given a tour of this great apartment complex, and I was like, you know what, we're not going to qualify for this, at least not on my credit. We did qualify for it, by the way. But anyway, there was a young lady who showed us around the entire facility, showed us the apartment, great layout, and then at the end of the tour, she apologized in advance for what she was about to show us, me and my brother. She said, I apologize in advance, but I want to show you, it's one of the features we have here at our clubhouse, and it's a tanning bed. And, me and my brother, we didn't look at each other, we just looked at her and just kind of nodded. Then we looked at each other, and I'm not sure who said it first, but we were like, sold. Yeah, it was funny. It was awkward. It is what it is. We're black. But it had a tanning bed. So I asked, I was like, can we get $50 off a month on our rent? Because we're never going to use this thing. But nope. They charged us $100 more for me wasting their time. I'm kidding. But, just, thinking back to as much as I can, thinking about times like that where it was just, a light moment, a moment in our lives, a moment in my life, and, just try to remain positive throughout all of this. So, I'm not going to keep this video long. Again, thank you for taking the time to watch this. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And next week, I'll probably do a continuation of Coping with Lupus, do a deeper dive into the second part of the book. And I really appreciate you, again, taking the time to watch this. Hope you all have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video, or you'll see me in the next video, however this works. Or you may not even watch it, whatever. Hope you take care. I'll see you soon.
Is she an angel? She's a miracle. Is she the devil?